Что за охрана? Да, блять, такая! Я что, допустили или кражу глаза бога? Всем привет, дорогие друзья и подписчики моего канала, с вами я, Данил, и я продолжаю проходить игру под названием Genshin Impact. В предыдущей части мы победили двоих, и Казуха позвал нас на разговор. И оказывается, что он знает про нашу силу, про наши силы элементов.
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills.
Если не ошибаюсь, ты тоже берешь во внимание этот факт, ведь ты сдерживался от использования элементов в пылу сражения. Да, но как ты догадался?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats.
Знаете что, ребят? Если нам сейчас в финале дадут элементы, я попытаюсь обойтись без них.
To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to
Вот именно, хватит оценивать нас по запаху. Не мог бы ты поделиться со мной знанием о том, как обуздать силу сразу двух элементов? Боюсь, я сам этого не знаю. Я всего лишь прикоснулся к статуе 7 архонтов. А могу ли я как именно у тебя получается направлять элементальную силу, элементальную энергию не только в обычной жизни, но и в пылу сражения?
It's nothing really. Paimon just told them whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements to it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods, the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me.
Я все же хочу удостовериться лица чести, посмотреть на твои навыки владения элементами со стороны. Может быть, это сможет навести меня на нужные мысли. Конечно, я тоже поделюсь с тобой своим значением, чтобы сделать чтобы сделать этот обмен честным. Ну, наверное...
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Мне с тобой сейчас надо биться? Что? Одолейте монстров. Ты специально их вызвал, а? Ух ты!
What a nuisance.
Windblade. With the wind.
Так, сейчас я похаваю. Ох, блядь, у меня еды-то мало. Ну ладно. Нахер я хаваю, если я могу... Если я могу сейчас... сделать вот так вот. Ой, ёб твою мать! Казуха, ты издеваешься?
I see how it is. So you know your stuff, huh?
Ow, ow, ow! Check this out!
Так.
Windblade! Disappear! Don't get too close! Ah! Ow, ow, ow!
Так.
Hey, what was that for? I couldn't save everybody.
Блять. Так. Блять.
Is this my final job?
Так. Блять. 55 секунд осталось.
Windblade!
Пошел.
Windblade!
Let the show begin.
Капец. А тут поблизости есть статуя? Блять, поблизости нет. Жаль. Черт, а? О, еда есть.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. Oh.
Так. Нафига я бегаю? Я могу сейчас поговорить с Казухой, а потом по пути восстановить силы. Ой, сейчас так и сделаю. Казуха.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
Спасибо, я отнесусь серьезнее к бою.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles.
Это я должен благодарить тебя. Возможность, значит, стать свидетелем использования элементов, элементов, вопреки всем известным законам.
The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions?
Значит, мне все-таки не показалось у Казухи глаз бога.
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions.
Казуха Архонт или что это?
My
Или
apologies.
кто он такой?
You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me to
Кадыхара
witnessing
Раказуха.
your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
Я хочу... Ой. Я хочу узнать ответы на твои вопросы.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometime in the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria? Or even the act in and of its... Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a
Электро
long
глаз
time,
бога.
it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
Shogun Raiden.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel.
Короче, ребятки, нужно набрать побольше еды для драки с ней.
Liyue's contracts are meant
Потому
to benefit
что-
all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
Это не то. Это не точно.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
На не Сёгуна.
If you wish to find her, she will forever be...
Сёгун, ёб твою мать, женское имя. А ты взял и склонил ее имя. Ну как, это скорее всего разработчики сделали. Мне всегда казалось, что Сёгун не склоняется. Сёгун Райден. Там. Говорим про Сёгун. Ой, блядь, это я уже по платежам склоняю.
There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Конечно, пойдем.
Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Куда нас тпхнуло? Куда, блядь, меня тпхнуло? Я бы мог сам дойти. А зачем меня ты бэкнула, когда я сам мог дойти, а? Ребят.
I'll protect us.
Сука! Ладно.
Why isn't he here yet?
Кто? Я?
Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged.
Вот с этим нам надо будет биться.
Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face.
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
Дождались.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals.
Нас Бейнол объявляет.
But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals.
Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Может он перепутал время? Может он боится показаться?
They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beta, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Глаз бога сперли, да? Сперли глаз бога.
Let's dance.
Сперли глаз бога, да, ребят?
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Понятно, так и думал.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
Что за охрана? Блять, такая? Я что, допустили или кражу глаза бога?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
Кажется, его спер Орден Бездны под руководством Люмин. Только затем только нахера он ей нужен?
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
А почему ты не можешь свой глаз бога на время положить?
Well, if you insist. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
Мой сопе.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Это как? Ты же не архонт. Как ты можешь чувствовать? Нам туда? Все, подожди. О. Полетаем, да?
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Сука!
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it. The moment
Вот
it
кто
was stolen.
спер глаз бога.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Leaving so soon.
Judgment!
Windblade. No escape.
Так капец ты дубасишь. Ты где? Ой. Блять, пожрать надо. Не хотел я, конечно, еду тратить, но... Видимо, придется. Да цыпленка, блядь, давай. А у меня есть торсит.
Leaving so soon. No escape. Prepare yourself. With the wind. Windblade. Leaving so soon.
Punishment! You can't run!
Prepare yourself.
Judgment!
Так, где ты?
Escape. Prepare yourself. No escape.
Нам сюда. Исследовать.
The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
А,
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
давай. Ой, блядь. Испытание выполнено. Куда? Так я же здесь. А чё за баг? Чё за баг? Я здесь, а меня отправляют... А, 33.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Так. 49 ранг у меня 52-й. Как в случае у Розалии.
You can't run!
Looks like overtime today.
That was...
Judgment!
Have a little taste.
Shiver! You can't run!
Поговорите с укравшим глаз бога. А мы нашли его.
I'll protect us.
А, вот он.
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
Ты?
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing.
Блять, я столько времени меня бил
In other words,
с этой штукой,
you
но
failed to meet
ладно.
any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely,
You...
У него стихия Немо.
but most disappointing of all is the state of the vision.
Этого Казухи.
appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters.
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up. After watching the
Зачем ты его спер? Ты мог бы...
But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way.
Зачем ты...
Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match,
Зачем ты спер глаз бога? Ты мог против меня использовать какую-нибудь силу, блядь, и все.
I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
Тебе некуда бежать.
Dread. This should have gone differently.
Делай, что мы говорим, и ты свободен.
Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shit.
Хорошо. Не забывай, что ты дал мне слово. Он все равно не пробудился в моих руках. Так что для меня это теперь обычная стекляшка.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet.
Ты украл приз турнира, не явился на финальный бой и испортил репутацию капитана Южного Креста. Остается только выжить на твоем лбу раскаленный слововор. Блять!
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Чё за бабочка?
What are you trying to do? Yeah. Here's something special. Windblade.
Judgment! You can't run!
With the wind!
Давай глаз бога!
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
Что?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable and fits the way of the samurai.
Ну, Казуха не похожа на того, кто будет наказывать. Опять эта бабочка в нас сейчас стрелять будет.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
Ты планировал это заранее?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
Давай.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected.
А может быть, глаз бога
This vision
пробудится?
is still mine to take for now.
Почему ты стремишься пробудить его?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
Опять история, да?
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a
Это
stand.
Хутао.
Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi
А, нет,
was all
это не
that he truly
Хутао.
desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still...
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the
Пойдем.
wind for us once more.
Я не собираю, я бы еще послушал, но у меня запись идет. Опять нас тпхает, сука, игра, видимо, считает, что я сам не дойду, да? Ну ладно. Причем, ладно, если бы тут кат-сцена была, но... А где Бейдол? И где все?
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Нингуан?
It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round.
Походу нам по сюжету, похоже нам по сюжету не раз придется идти во дворец к Нингуан.
Thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Теперь вы поможете нам попасть в Инадзуму?
Yes, I believe so.
Пойдем с Казухой, да?
She is, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's...
Ребят, почему мне кажется, что Казуху озвучивают два человека? Либо так и есть, либо... Ребят, либо я тупой, либо так и есть.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun... Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning.
А что делать нам?
After the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Уже 20 еще до вечного шторма. Глава закончена. Поднять паруса. Так, достижения. Так, давайте посмотрим достижения и на этом там закончим. У меня 33 ранг уже. А какого фига у меня это не отобразилось? Серьезно, какого хрена у меня не отразилось это, а? Так, давайте-ка я еще раз молитву попытаю. А то это просто какой-то капец. Я хочу какого-нибудь персонажа выбить, а мне выдает, а мне какая, у меня ничего не выходит. Ай, блядь, 134, а нужно 160. Вот сука, а. А что вот это такое? Так. Ну а пойдем мы... Ну а начнем мы главу уже в следующий раз. Поднять паруса. Это все еще старая глава. Неизвестный бог, вечная утопия. Так, ладно, ребят. Всем огромное спасибо за просмотр. С вами был я, Данил. Подписывайтесь на мой канал, комментируйте, ставьте лайки, нажимайте на колокольчик, ставьте все уведомления. Всем удачи и всем пока.